All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught me this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. All right, Shalom. So I had a quick lesson that I wanted to speak on, all right, on how we have made ourselves servants for the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, okay? So with that, I want to get straight into the scriptures. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahawashi deceitfully. Okay? Because we give you this truth straight up, man. All right? No gimmicks, no deception. All right? Just this 100% truth through the spirit of power, Yahawashi. All right? It says, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man conscious in the sight of Yahawashi. Verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. All right? And 2/3 are lost, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, were set up to not receive this message, man. All right? Verse 4. And whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right? Because these 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, they're blinded, man. All right? The Lord said it's written that the Lord has 2/3 that's not going to receive this message. They're not going to come into the faith, man. All right? And they're of the world. You know? They're under that spell of Satan, man. You know? It says, whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. All right? The point. Verse 5. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 5. All right? For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahawashi, the Lord, and ourselves, your servants for Yahawashi's sake. All right? So I want to touch on this word servants in the Greek, because we have made ourselves servants unto the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. All right? This word servants.
Strong's G 1401, doulos. Doulos.
Doulos. All right? Slave, bondman, slave. And that's the thing. That's another thing too. We have made ourselves prisoners for Yahawashi, man. All right? But it says here in definition B, it says metaphorically, one who gives himself up to another's will. And that's exactly what we have done. We have given up our lives, all right, to serve Yahawashi and to push this gospel. All right? It says one who gives himself up to another's will, those whose service is used by Yahawashi in extending and advancing his cause among men. All right? So the Lord is using his chosen, his elect men, the prophets, all right, to push his will. All right, to push the will of Yahawashi, man. All right? Which is our job, all right, which is our reasonable service, as the scriptures say. All right? So jumping back, all right, reading on, 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts, to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Hamashiach Yahawashi, man. And that's exactly what the Lord has done, man. He's allowed that light to shine out of darkness. He has shined that light into our hearts, which is our minds, all right? Because he has opened our minds to this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, man, all right? Excuse me. We have the truth, you see? It says to give the light of the knowledge of glory of Yahweh in the face of Hamashiach Yahawashi, man, which is these scriptures, man. We have the true understanding of these scriptures through the Spirit of the Lord, all right? Verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, man. All right, and this treasure is the gift of understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, we have this gift in these earthly bodies, man. All right, the Lord has blessed us. It says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of power may be of Yahweh and not of us. You see, so this is spiritual. You know, I'm going to get to I want to grab 1 Corinthians 9:16. You know, just further expressing the point. All right, this is This is 1 Corinthians 9:16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for the necessity is laid upon me. You see? So the necessity was laid upon us to push the word, man, to push the gospel of Yahawashi, man. It was required of us, man. It says, yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. You see? So death and destruction, all right, to those that know the truth and preach not the gospel, man. You know, all you guys that know this is the truth, that have understanding in the scriptures, you know, that are on that are somewhat on a level, all right. Woe and death and destruction unto you if you preach not the gospel, man, because this is your salvation, man. All right. Verse 17. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. Verse 18. What is my reward then? Verily that when I preach the gospel, I make the gospel of Yahawashi without charge, that I abuse not my power in the gospel. The point. For though I be free of all men, yet I have made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. You see? And that's why we have made ourselves servants, all right, for our nation, starting with the elect, all right, that we might gain the kingdom, man. That we might receive the reward, all right, for having the dispensation of the gospel, all right, because that word dispensation goes back to the management or household management, the management of the body of the church, you see, which goes back to Acts 20 and 28, and I'll get that. It's Acts 20 and 28. It says, take heed, therefore, unto yourselves and to all the flock over which the Holy Spirit have made you overseers, to feed the church of Yahawashi, which he had purchased with his own blood. All right. So the Lord has set up his servants to be the managers of it over his house, man, over the flock. All right. Let me pull up this word overseers, Salakia. All right. The Greek word episkopos. All right. An overseer says a man charged with the duty of seeing that things be done by others done rightly, any curator, guardian, or superintendent. It says the superintendent, elder, or overseer of the Christian church, which that's going into the different bodies of the elect that's all over the world, man. All right. We have made ourselves servants unto them. Okay. Jumping back. All right. Salakia. All right, yeah, that's the point. I'm gonna get Sirach 24 and verse 34. All right, it says, matter of fact, I'll start up. I started verse 32. Sirach 24, Ecclesiasticus chapter 24, verse 32. It says, I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off. You see? And the light, all right, which represents the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures through Yahawashi, all right, that light has been sent afar off because you got brothers globally waking up, man. You see? Brothers is getting built up through the videos, you know, through the sit downs, you know, through the lessons out there on the corners or whatnot. So you have the true Israel receiving the message. All right, verse 33. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy, and leave it to all ages forever, man. All right, because the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know, and the Lord, and it says, and leave it to all ages forever, man. Verse 34. The point. Behold, that I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom. You see, and that's going back to, once again, making ourselves servants for the elect, man. All right? We're not laboring for ourselves, but we're laboring for all them that seek wisdom, man. All right? Because you have some of the elect out there that's seeking to find the right way, man. That's seeking the right path to find understanding and have salvation, man. You know, and that's why we have made ourselves servants, man. You know, we've given our lives up for Yahawashi to push this gospel so that we may be saved, man. You know? So, man, hopefully that lesson was edifying. Like I said, I just wanted to hit a couple scriptures real quick. All right? I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught me this truth. And double salutation to all you Akim out there that's pushing this word with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.